Welcome back, everyone, and happy Monday. It is time for Daytime 10. Today's topic, because we thought all of you parents at home, hopefully you have the week off, we thought you could relate to this one. Today we are listing the top 5 things my kids have taught me. For me, it's a whole lot more than 5 things, but if I had to narrow it down, X,
I love this.
Here are the top 5.
Okay.
Number 1 is patience, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Mainly when I'm driving, okay? I tend to get a little up in arms.
All right.
Tanner's always in the front seat. He's the oldest, so he is like, Mom, it's cool. Like, we're gonna get there. Like, you don't have to get so upset. And I'm thinking to myself, you're right, kid, you're right. In fact, he has even come up with, he calls it mine, I wrote it down, my honk per drive ratio, because I tend to use my horn.
Yeah.
And so he gets mortified. And so he said, Mom, your honk to drive, ratio is really through the roof. You really need to work on that.
I could see him sinking down in the seat every time.
Oh my gosh, stop.
That's funny.
So anyway, okay. Number 2, how annoying I can be since I birthed a mini-me and argue with her every day.
Hilarious.
Now, I've seen other people have said this. This is actually true. And I feel like I didn't really argue with my mom much at all.
Right.
But I do argue with other people, and now I get to argue with a mini version of it. And so I realize now, wow, I'm hard-headed. Wow, that's something I would have done. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Oh, man.
Number 3 is lingo. I've learned so much lingo. Guys, words like mid, Ohio, skibbity.
Oh my goodness.
This weekend, Tanner said something brain rot.
Oh yeah,
like
I've
I
heard
threw that in there, and so yeah, I'm up on the lingo, Xavier.
Well.
Number 4, that I don't need to teach them anything because they already know everything. I don't know if your teenagers know as much as mine do, but mine know everything, y'all.
Well.
Things that took me 40 years to learn, they already know.
Somehow they hit a certain age and it all popped into their head.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
What they know. Every piece of advice I try to give them ends with, I know, I know. And finally, that the days are slow, but the years are fast.
No,
it does go by so fast, so enjoy every single minute with those sweet babies. Even the minutes where you want to pull all your hair out. They're the best thing in the whole entire universe.
I've had so many experiences exactly like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, they're the best. Okay, Xavier,
Okay.
What have your children taught you?
I'm always not sure how the order comes out in this, so let's
let's
hope
find
I got
out
it right.
together.
Oh yes, there's never enough money. I've said that many times over. Every time my kids have thought about, well, maybe when I have my kids, I said, look, you're never gonna have enough money, so just plan to be a really attentive parent. That's all you can do.
Wear those cargo shorts until they fall apart, kids. 'Cause that's what Xavier's done.
I mean, I'm wearing them right now. No, I'm okay. Next one, bottled water is way too expensive. Why in the world does every kid in my life drink half the bottle and then just leave it there and then gets another one?
Oh yeah.
And then they're just stashed all over the house. It's like
Gallons of water
Yeah,
just
I mean-
stashed around your house. Well, if you ever need to take a little bird bath,
Yeah.
you have plenty of water.
yeah, it's crazy. All right. Next one is genetics. Pretty amazing, especially when I look at my son. It's really strange, like you were saying earlier, how genetics kind of holds up a mirror in front of you. And it's been that way, especially when it comes to my son.
He is literally, if you took Xavier and squished him down to an 11-year-old,
Yes.
that's what he looks like.
And he's getting tall,
He's
man.
a mini-me.
Any second now he's going to be like this. I'm
He
sure.
will.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Nothing is ever as bad as it seems. Things can tend to cause panic when you're a brand new parent, but as you have more and more children, you worry a little less about it, right?
Right.
So that's always been a fun experience.
You're not so high-strung
That's right.
by the second, third, or fourth.
That's right. But again, first one, totally understandable. Yeah. And last but not least, I think the future's in good hands.
Yeah.
I've seen some beautiful things come out of my kids' mouths, and every time I talk to my son, I realize just how much smarter than me he's either already is or is gonna be. So
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all, sometimes Tanner and I will text each other and he'll just use like a random word, and I'm like, wait, I think I know what that means. Like a real word,
Right,
you know? And I'm like,
right.
oh my gosh, you are incredible, kid. You're
Right.
so smart.
And at 11, my son will have a whole conversation about things that 11-year-olds just don't talk about.
Right.
This is,
Like Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly.
Or planning your financial future.
Dad, what does your portfolio look
Yeah,
like?
I
What?
know. It's amazing. I guess they really do know everything,
I
Xavier.
know,
It
I
wasn't,
know.
yeah, it wasn't a ruse.
Thanks to Chat GPT. No, I don't know.